Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Cory. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell. Today we're going to talk about a brand new attack in Clash of Clans, and it is insane. It is crushing bases. Honestly, as of right now, I'm not sure it can be stopped. It's looking pretty unstoppable at this point. Some other people have done stuff on it, and I saw it, and I cooked it up, and I had to try it for myself. And of course, I got to make a video on it too, because it's ridiculously strong. So this is gonna be the 6 Hounds, 12 Loons, 7 Bat Spells, and the rest, and a Stone Slammer. So with that, let's get into this. Also, got a bonus for you guys in this video. I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw on a recording blooper that I had with Echo that was pretty funny. I think I'm gonna throw that on towards the end. So stick around towards the end, because that was pretty funny stuff. So let's get started with this attack.
Nerf this!
So here we got it. You can see in the troop bar down below there, it's 12 Loons, 6 Hounds, Stone Slammer, also full of Loons. That can vary. I've seen people do it with the Dragon in there to help with the Queen kill, although you got 6 Hounds. They're going to be popping, making pups, and with those 2 Rages, I'm sorry, the Queen's just going to die. Like, there's 6 freaking Hounds. What are you going to do? And then, wow, I'm going to press play. This is insane. First of all, off to a rough start. Lime's got a tricky base here. Had a Black Bomb right there. Had Air Skellies right by there. Finally, I decided I'm just going to leave it alone until I sui my heroes. Then I was going to run a Hound across it to drag away those Air Skellies and finally get that stupid Troll Tesla down. So, here we go. Heroes coming down. I just wanted to kind of get rid of that Wizard Tower, Cannon, and maybe one of those Archer Towers just to kind of create a little bit of pathing, like from here into here without Loons circling around right there. So there you go. As soon as she gets down that Wizard Tower, pops her ability there, you see that Hound coming in across that corner Tesla, just like I talked about, to drag those Air Skellies away. And now brought in 2 more Hounds. So 3 Hounds just on that first air defense, another 3 Hounds coming towards that second air defense, and now we've got all the Loons in behind, and now all the Bat Spells are going to come down in there as well. Just kind of right behind the Hounds is what I went with. I haven't polished this, all right? This is like the second or third time that I've ever even tried this attack, and all 3 times I've tried it at Town Hall 10 so far, I have 3-star bases, so pretty ridiculous. Haven't been planning for them or anything like that, just been throwing it in and watching it work. And the 6 Hounds you're going to see at the end of most of these raids, I'm going to have a Hound or 2 left up, you know what I mean? And still, look at that Stone Slammer lasting towards the end of the raid. Several times I've had to pop the Stone Slammer manually just to get the higher firepower of those 7 Loons, just to get it kind of done in time. But this attack is insane. You'll see I had an unused poison right there. Well, what if he's got an air targeting CC? Once again, I would kind of say, if you got 6 Hounds and you're sending 3-4 into that first spot, if you're drawing the CC from that first spot, just drop your poison right there. That CC is going to be stuck on those Hounds for ages, and poison plus any pups that pop out under Rage, probably going to have a chance to kill that too. Although I will see, I'll make sure in this video I try. I'll definitely try this attack versus an air targeting defense. Big Dragon, Witch, something to that effect. Make sure this is going to work, the same in war attacks as well. But yeah, this is crazy. This is just... spray and pray, but this one just seems to work all the time. Like, I'm not sure if this attack can be stopped or not. Air Skellies might help. I mean, they might help a little bit. Air targeting defense might help, but once again, I'm not convinced at this point that this attack can even be stopped at all. So, I don't know. We'll see. So here's another example, guys. When I first saw this base that Trevor posted, I was like, hey, I might fail on this one. I don't know if this is going to work on this. So we'll go and press play, but here's why. Look at the air defenses in all 4 corners, all right? That can make it really difficult to path a Hound through the core of the base, and the core of the base is where the Queen is, and you're going to want to cover her with some Hounds, get those minion pops, get her killed eventually, you know what I mean? So I was like, gosh, I don't know if it's going to work on this base. I was like, I'll sui my heroes on this side. Hopefully I'll grab that Wizard Tower and that air defense over there, narrow the base a little bit. Of course, she's not going to cooperate and get that air defense. And then I saw an E-drag pop out of his defensive CC, and I was like, wow, I really might fail this one. But I get my queen popped, and it looks like she locks onto that. While it goes over there to a Hound, it gets it taken out. So the E-drag doesn't end up being a problem after all. And once again, I'd like to remind you, these are not planned attacks. It's posted, I look at it for about 3 seconds, and I press attack and spray and pray. Just, to get a feel for, this is a spammy attack. I want to get a feel if this thing's, requires a lot of planning, if it really is as powerful as I think it is. So I got a poison down on the queen there. Since the CC was already taken care of, I used that to slow the queen down a little bit. And at this point, it's slowing down. I'm like, yeah, I think I found a base that this attack is not going to work on. And then the defenses just kind of kept disappearing. I realized, crap, I still got a Hound up. I still have the Stone Slammer up. I still got several Loons up following that Hound. We got, lava pups all over the place. I'm like, crap, I don't think this is a fail after all. I think it's going to work on this base too. So this is pretty crazy, you guys. This is insanely strong. Right now, I don't think CWL as a whole is kind of allowing the bat spell to be used. It comes down to agreements between the clans that are playing, but so far, bat spells, I'm not seeing them being allowed yet. There definitely are for CWL Invite or CWL Premier. I don't believe in the WHF and WHF2 matches so far. And, this is one of the reasons why, because we don't know what the heck it's going to be able to do yet. And, if both teams, put all this effort into a war and both of them just get a perfect war with this crazy OP stuff, then what did you really accomplish? So bat spells not being allowed in most CWL matches yet, and from seeing this attack, I think that's a good thing. I think if we were hitting every base fresh with this attack, we'd be seeing like 90% hit rates. I don't know. I still haven't failed with it yet at Town Hall 10. No planning, nothing. I've done 4 or 5 attacks with it now at Town Hall 10, and I haven't failed yet, so it's crazy. I'd like to remind you guys, stick around for the end of the video, because I got a blooper that I captured recording with Echo, and it's definitely worth watching. With that, let's see if I can find you guys another good example of this crazy attack. So here's another good example. Now, while I was working on this attack, I did find a base that I could not crack with this attack, and that base had 2 multi-target Infernos. Now, I don't think that means that this attack will never work against multi-target Infernos. I just think that base happened to be kind of a perfect storm with sweepers, air defense locations in relation to wizard towers and queen, and double multi-target Infernos that I couldn't crack it. Could I crack it eventually? Maybe. I don't know. But you know what I mean? It's not, like I said, I'm not saying this is a highly skilled attack. This is a spam attack. And all these other examples, every other base I've hit, so like 5 out of 6 is just spray, and spray and pray and triple in all these Town Hall 10s. So it is, so yes, it can be beaten. I've definitely determined that in checking this stuff out, but it's not easy. I think if you're trying to defend it, air skellies and multi-target Infernos are going to be your best bet. For the time being, though, I definitely don't think that these skelly spells should be allowed in CWL matches yet, because this is crazy stuff. 5 out of 6 bases, just spray and pray, boom. That's crazy. That's crazy powerful. But I did want to mention that I did find a base, finally, that I could not crush with this attack. And I tried it 3 times, too. So it's not just, I did a horrible one. All these been, just boom. But it's truly is resistant to this style attack. And having those 2 multi-target Infernos was definitely a big part of that. Not all of it, but definitely a big part of it. So, hope you guys like the videos. If you guys are, onto some, oh gosh, what is the new meta anymore? I was going to say, if you're facing some new meta bases, you're going to be able to crush them all with this. But now these bases are no longer the new meta. We just had an update. We don't know what the new meta is yet. But base building is going to be completely different. So, with that, I think I've talked enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And, I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's really fun because it's just spray and pray. It doesn't require a lot of skill. But, crushing bases is always fun. So, enjoy it while you can until base building catches up. And with that, before we get out of here, let's check out this blooper from last time I was recording with Echo. It's good stuff. So, you ready for number 13?
Actually, Cory, my iPad just went on personal break.
Did it really?
Yeah. About a quarter into that attack, I had no idea what I was watching, and that's maybe why I sounded funny. I tried to get through it, though, not even watching, just remembering what happened.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's great.
No,
so I will stop.
15 minutes?
Huh?
How long is the personal break? 15 minutes?
I don't. It's just until somebody attacks you. First of all, I'm gonna stop recording real quick. Actually, you
Well,
know,
at least we got one done. We got one done.
we did, man. Should we leave this in there? That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll have that option. It'd be like a behind the scenes thing. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna stop.
Actually, Cory, my iPad is on a personal break. That'd be pretty funny, actually.
It would. Yeah. I'm gonna stop recording now though until you get it, back on.
Okay, I'll just let it sit and.
All right.
Nerf this.